Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I also thank the member for his question. Mr. Speaker, sir, pre-COVID-19, there was a high number of building permit applications received, approved, and issued by the municipal councils. In 2019, a total of 1,602 building permits were issued, with the value of construction works around $314 million. Based on 2019 performance, it was expected that the growth in the building and construction sector will continue at the same pace in 2020. However, due to COVID-19 pandemic, the narrative is different. In 2020, the total number of building permits issued declined to 1,061, with a total value of construction works worth $237.5 million. This represents a 33% decline in the issuance of building permits for 2020 when compared with 2019. Mr. Speaker, sir, municipal councils and developers had to adapt to the new normal with COVID-19, starting to grip the building and construction industry, and indeed other sectors as well, from March last year. Mr. Speaker, sir, in relation to the number of building applications submitted for the period January to June 2020, the total number of building applications received for all three divisions was 946, of which 805 were approved. Compared to the same period in 2019, the total number of applications received were 908, with 795 approved. From these statistics, it's clear that the first 6 months of 2020, Department of Town and Country Planning received more building applications when compared to first 6 months of 2019. Mr. Speaker, sir, the reason behind this steady increase in the lodgement of the building application was that most of the building plans were drawn by the architects' draftsmen during the pre-COVID and lodged at the height of the pandemic. Mr. Speaker, sir, despite the impacts of the pandemic being felt since March 2020, investor confidence and investment in the building and construction industry did not completely plummet. The Fiji Bureau of Statistics indicated that for the first 3 months of 2020, a total of 408 building permits were issued by municipal councils, with the value of construction works being $81.1 million. Mr. Speaker, sir, the slight decline in issuance of building permits was expected, given the pandemic's impact on issues such as bank loan not being approved and constructions being temporarily halted. The shortage of building materials due to delayed shipments ultimately meant incomplete buildings, which also resulted in the non-issuance of the completion certificate by the municipal councils. Mr. Speaker, sir, during this period, municipal council services was deemed to be essential and all 13 offices were open to accept development application. The use of mediums such as Zoom meetings, emails, and telephone allowed municipal councils and developers to communicate and resolve issues arising from building applications at that time. During this pandemic, my ministry, through the Department of Town and Country Planning, instituted a process in conjunction with the municipal council to fast-track building applications with a value of $1 million and above. This meant that major building applications received by municipal councils were forwarded to Department of Town and Country Planning within 24 hours, and the team at the ministry liaised with the referral agencies such as WEF, FRA, NFA, OHS, and other utility bodies for comments to allow decisions to be made within 5 working days. As a result, a total of 24 building applications worth $167.1 million were approved between September to December 2020. Mr. Speaker, sir, to complement the fast-track initiative, we have commenced a fortnightly out-of-station processing program to assist municipal council staff in processing building applications that are lodged in their respective jurisdiction. This has greatly reduced the turnaround time. Mr. Speaker, sir, we remain committed to continue these initiatives to support developers who intend to invest despite the current climate of global uncertainty. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.